And this next story is just super sad. It doesn't make me happy at all. And, it's upsetting. I'll get into it. So the headline from Reuters: archaeologists discover ancient Mayan city on construction site. And you'll see why this story's sad when I get into the article. Archaeologists have uncovered the ruins of an ancient Mayan city filled with palaces, pyramids, and plazas. So that's a lot of cool stuff. On a construction site of what will become an industrial park near Merida on Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. The site, called Xiol, I don't know if that's how you say it, Xiol, I don't know how you pronounce the X, Xiol, Xiol, has features of the Mayan Puc style of architecture, archaeologists said, which is common in southern Yucatan Peninsula but rare near Merida. So already this seems like a truly remarkable and amazing site. Like, they have pyramids and palaces still there. Like, this, and we did not know it was there. Like, this is crazy. The article continues, we think more than 4,000 people lived around here, said Carlos Perazo, one of the archaeologists who led the excavation of the city, estimated to have been occupied from 600 to 900 AD. And if you're not familiar with Mayan history, 600 to 900 AD would be like the late Mayan classic period. So for Mayan periods, basically the classic period when it lasted from about 250 to 900. After around 900, and in that period, in the classic period, they mostly lived in the middle of the Maya territory. It wasn't really territory, that concept didn't exist to them, but the Maya region, they existed in the middle of it. So not all the way at the tip of the Yucatan Peninsula or in the like Guatemalan highlands, but in the middle. And after the classic era is when Mayas started either going further north up the peninsula or further south into the highlands more. Obviously, there were already Mayas like living up in the highlands for ages before that, but not as much at the tip of the peninsula, I don't think. But I'm sure there was plenty of people living there for generations as well, you know. So, but that's kind of where this time frame puts it. Like, these were settlers from the Puc region, which is basically, you know, around like these hills that are on the Yucatan Peninsula. They came inland to like the Middle Maya area, crafted in their architecture, and then it was abandoned like a lot of these Middle Maya or like lower highlands sites. They were generally all kind of abandoned around 900, and we still don't exactly know why.
I'm not saying go to the library and read the whole history, but it wouldn't kill you to know a little bit about it.
But aside from that detour, let's get back into it, because something is really sad about this. Quote, Xiol was discovered after construction began on an industrial park. That will still be built, though the archaeological remains will be preserved, according to the owners of the land. Quote, with time, urban sprawl has grown and many of the archaeological remains have been destroyed. But even we as archaeologists are surprised because we did not expect to find a site so well preserved, Peraza said. And, you know, they do kind of try to frame it as in a good way, like, well, we're still going to build this industrial park, but we're going to preserve this stuff. And it's like, what does it mean? Are you not going to build over the top of it? Like, that's the least you can do. But it also probably means they're gonna not really search the areas around it because it's already built over with warehouses and stuff and who knows what else. And I just don't, I think it's framed as good that they are going to preserve this site, and that is good. But just the fact that it's like, oh, well, we found a little site and we're just going to leave that, but then build an industrial park around it. Like, you're missing out on so much history. Remember, this is a city that they say about 4,000 people lived in. We didn't know it existed until like May 27th of 2022. That is crazy.
The Mayans smoked penis blood.